Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at Papyrus for race number 11 in Season 2 of the NRSL Aces Republic of Gamers Truck Series. It's time for 22 laps of action at the only road course destination on the season. For the pole on today's race, it's Jonathan Sorlin, your winner from 2 weeks ago at Bristol Dirt. Next to him is Emmanuel Hartnett. Row 2, we've got Nate Rogers and Isaac Flickinger. Row 3, Gatlin Downey and Levi McIntyre. Row 4 is Nathan Hudson, and second in points, Cole Deaver. And in row 5, we've got Charles Sanford and Joshua Sekuli. Now coming into the race today, 4 races remain on the season. Points leader is now the 3 of Zach Rogers, who starts in 14th place. As we mentioned, Deaver starting in 8th. Second in points, 9 back. 2 drivers, both 13 points back, is the 98 of Jessica Shelton. You can see she starts relatively far back. And the 4 of Charles Jackson, who will have a lot of work to do starting in last. But the last pit stalls here are considered some of the best to have when it comes to a race where you're going to have to pit. So he has stall number 40. So he should gain some time on entry. 5th in points is Johnny Gardner, 17 back. Sanford 18 back. Qualls 19 back. 20 back is Dylan Young. Sam Young's 9th in points, and Hartnett is 10th in points. There are a total of, I believe, 12 or 13 drivers within the one race range at the moment. But we're looking forward to go racing here today. Let's see where Johnny Gardner is. He's actually right here in his 51 truck. So he starts relatively far back. Let's see, where is Sam Young? There's the 50 of Sam Young right here. Looks like a JBL truck from that angle. We can see older brother Dylan Young right here, one row up on the inside line. And I'm trying to see, is there anyone else in points range? Oh, we got to find James Qualls. And then Philip Goldberg and Alexander Rowe. Let's see. There's James Qualls back here behind Jessica Shelton. Alexander Rowe, another row back. And who was the last one? Philip Goldberg is actually right here in front of Jessica Shelton. So they're all pretty close. But with that said, let's go trackside for the command to fire up these engines.
Drivers, start your engines!
Pace truck and the drivers are off. This is a non-caution flag affair, just like Martinsville was. The second of 2 on the season. Just remember, though, Texas, Pensacola, and Homestead finish off the season. Things will get dicey at those racetracks. You know, draft is going to be pretty huge here from about this part of the track going down. It's a bit of a lag there. But pace truck's going to jump down pit road here. And these drivers are going to go to work. 67 miles an hour to the start finish line. Green flag is out. And we are underway here in Massachusetts. See the draft already playing a big role on this racetrack. 3 wide back there, Ace Rogers under Jonathan Wong. Charles Sanford's going to go 3 wide under Nathan Hudson. And there's already tons of 3 wide racing here. The draft here is going to be insane. Here they come. Sorlin was unable to clear Hartnett as they come into turns. Actually, I don't know what turn this is. They come into the lone right-hander. Hartnett's going to get a bit of an edge here. They're still in 3rd gear. This can be a dangerous corner when people are breaking in here, and it looks like Hartnett's going to be the one to clear. Someone checked up back here. I'm not sure if that was McIntyre. They are 4 wide back here. What's going on? I thought I saw some 4 wide. Has everyone been clean this lap? Everyone's been clean. And it's going to be Emmanuel Hartnett leading the first lap. Still nobody in 4th gear. Figure anyone gets to 4th gear, they'd get some really good draft. It looks like everyone's going to be at the top of 3rd. I think Charles Sanford might have broke 4th. He did. You can see him. He is flying up here. We'll see if anyone chooses to downshift, but Sanford, who's in 4th, is getting really good runs. Hartnett needs a good race after falling to 10th in the point standings. And it looks like Sanford's going to keep his truck in 4th gear. Not sure if he'll get the best off corner here. It seems to actually be pretty even. I see Sanford's going to make it 3 wide here on Hudson and Sorlin. Nope, maybe not. Ooh, contact! Nate Rogers is around! Sam Young's involved. Shelton's involved. James Ellison, John Nunn. RJ Bishop's truck is destroyed. Sam Young with a ton of damage. Charles Jackson had to slow up. Ace Rogers might have some damage. Jessica Shelton's truck really tore up. You see Philip Goldberg going around her. There's Johnny Gardner going around. That's the first contact incident of the day. Nate just drove it in too hard on the corner of Charles Sanford, and he lost all grip and wrecked. Shelton is not going to pit. There's the 88 on pit road. Alexander Rose down. Sam Young's down. Edwin Mendez, I think, got stuck. See John Nunn continuing. There's Nate Rogers smoking. Meanwhile, Hartnett still leads. That was right up front. That has caused a big gap from 13th on back. But Dylan Young, Zach Rogers, Cole Deaver, Sanford still up here. Not sure if he got, it doesn't look like he got any right side damage from that, so he is still good to go. But rookie Levi McIntyre is all over the back bumper of Emmanuel Hartnett for the race lead. Nate Rogers will make his way down to pit road. Sam Young has retired. That is not the day that rookie team needed. They were trying to go for a title. Bishop's day is most likely done. Alexander Rowe, we can see back on pit road. He came in, I believe, 12th in points. Now without a hood on that truck, just going to try and survive here. There's John Nunn. Jessica Shelton, I'm surprised she has not come to pit road. They have hefty damage on that front end of that Dodge. I think she is going to come down this time by. No, that 98 team is staying out. Same with John Nunn, so those two are going to be very slow. Let's see what this lap time is. That's 3 seconds off pace, so surprised they didn't opt the pit. You know, that front end damage is a big air dam. James Ellison we saw, Diego Yepes, Almarego. See, there are a couple of trucks back here that were slowing down really hard, trying not to get any damage. You see Charles Jackson's up to 27th after starting in last. He's going to try and power by Ace Rogers here, but he's not going to quite get there. I think I see damage on the right side of RJ Reynolds. Ooh, he almost makes contact with Johnny Gardner. Trying to see if there is right side damage on the 68. See, are we going to get the angle here? And there indeed is some door damage on Reynolds' truck. Does not seem to be hampering him. Here's Philip Goldberg with pushing Samet Oskin by the 21. Goldberg is in 4th gear. See Phillips and Qualls really slow there in 3rd. These guys are flying up here, especially Goldberg in that draft gear, 4th gear. Right here, you kind of have to lift a little bit. He's still going to fly by Qualls here, I think. So this is up to 15th. Mendez back on the racetrack. See, Jonathan Wong has fallen back in 12th. 3-wide move here, maybe between 3 title contenders. Dylan Young, Zach Rogers, Cole Deaver. They all know that they're trying to get as many points as they can here, especially with the breakaway. As you can see, 4 seconds from 13th to 14th. So every point up here will matter for these 3 who are in the hunt, especially Deaver, who's second in points right behind Rogers. If any of these guys could get top 4s, that would help them tremendously. Those are extra points to gain. But they are also about 2 seconds back from the 6 truck pack. See, I'm not certain if anyone's gaining ground. They really are not. They're too busy racing for these positions. Zach Rogers is going to fly by Deaver and Jesse Turner. Get right behind the 45 of Downey. Now he's going to make a move to the left side of that truck. And Zach will drive right by him. So Fitzwater leads this group in 7th. Nathan Hudson is taking the lead here. Hartnett in 2nd. Flickinger battling for 3rd with McIntyre. And then Sorlin and Sanford are side by side for 5th. As we go on board with Fitzwater here, you can see they are in distance of those drivers. And they might be catching draft here. Let's see, Sorlin's making a move here. Some more lag there, apologies. Don't know what's wrong with this laptop lately. As Hartnett and Hudson are side by side hard racing for the lead here. And Hudson's going to lead that lap. Sanford's got a huge run. He's going to make it 3 wide on Flickinger and McIntyre. And that group behind now from 7th on back, they are actually catching up to the back of this group since they've gone single file. You can see 191 miles an hour by Fitzwater. So he caught their draft and they have caught up. They have caught this lead pack. So now Zach Rogers, Cole Deaver, Charles Sanford, they're going to be going ham. They've got huge runs here. 3 wide action. Zach Rogers, they're 4 wide with Levi McIntyre. But so Dylan Young, Zach Rogers, and Cole Deaver, drivers in that championship battle, have managed to draft themselves up to the main pack as McIntyre almost turned Cole Deaver. And they've caught Jessica Shelton now, lap down truck. That could split them up. You can see the 3 of Rogers has nowhere to go. Oh, he's going to dive right in front of Cole Deaver, but Shelton's going to block. That is going to hurt the 3, the 07 and the 23. Nope, wait, he's going to dive down now in front of Dylan Young. Now Deaver's still stuck behind the 98 truck. See, Nate Rogers and RJ Bishop did retire. John Nunn got lapped at some point. That might have been another reason why these drivers caught them. Alexander Rowe is on the radar. You can see now Sanford to the lead. As Sanford sits 6th in points, so you've got 6th in points, you've got 1st, 2nd, 6th, and 8th in points up here, along with Hartnett, who's 10th in points. So a lot of 5 drivers there, I believe, in the top 10 are running up here for a win. Track position will be vital when they go to pit road. You want to be at the front of that pack coming in. See, Hartnett is up here. Sanford. They are catching back up. See Rogers and others still drafting up. Especially Deaver here is going to get a huge run. And you can just watch. Look at these guys up front here are in 3rd gear still. Now they're in 4th. Lap 8, I'm not sure when these drivers will pit. I'm guessing it would maybe be about lap 10 or 11. They're going to split this race right in half. It's Isaac Flickinger, who had a really good run going at Pocono about a month ago. is going to take the lead away from Sanford here. Sanford is going to fight back here. So far, no incidents since the Nate Rogers accident. Sanford's going to go low here, but he's not going to get a good corner. McIntyre gets a good one on Hudson, though. Deaver is at the tail of this pack, trying to hang on. They have about almost 5 seconds now on James Qualls. So Hudson is going to get passed by almost everybody here, as McIntyre pulls out right in front of Fitzwater. See, McIntyre will not get to the inside of Sanford. Sanford is all over the bumper of Flickinger, though. Wong and Deaver. Deaver has actually lost the draft. He could not get the truck in the 4th gear. So Deaver now is going to fall, and he really needed a good run today. Johnny Gardner heads the group back here. Baran Oscus, who is, I believe, 11th in the points. There's Qualls, Goldberg. Charles Jackson has made his way up to 25th. They've caught Jessica Shelton. Danny Jones has some door damage. And now they're 3 wide for the lead here. Flickinger, McIntyre, and Sanford, but Sanford backs out a lot. Flickinger is still in 4th gear. That's going to help McIntyre get to his inside with ease in 3rd. McIntyre will power by Flickinger here on lap 10. Might be a good opportunity to pit. Nobody so far. Zach Rogers has found himself into the top 5. Peaked low there on Fitzwater, but he wasn't there yet. And now Fitzwater's going to go for the lead, but it looks like indeed Deaver has lost the draft. Or actually, he might have caught it back. Oh, actually, he managed to catch back up, and he got by Jonathan Wong. So Deaver is not out of it yet. Let's go on board here. On Cole Deaver, you can see everyone. He's going to get by Downey. He's going to try and get by Turner and Hartnett. As they're catching Alexander Rowe, you can see him in the distance. Nathan Hudson falling back here. What kind of draft run Deaver gets here, you know, 3rd gear right now to a huge advantage. Right about here is where 4th gear is going to start coming in. Oh, we've got people pitting, I think. Yep, there's a lot of people pitting. Hudson and Deaver are going to stay out, but they checked up. They're going to lose time. They're going to lose a lot of time from that. We'll watch these drivers who have come down pit road. We'll see who comes out first. Having the first pit stall has shown not to be a good advantage. McIntyre's away. There's Fitzwater. So McIntyre and Fitzwater are going to be out first. Zach Rogers is right there, 3rd in line. Flickinger, Sanford, Turner, Young, Zorlin, Qualls. Qualls comes up out of nowhere. Look at how much time he gained. A lot of these drivers, they led the 2nd pack. They were able to really fly in, and they gained so much time. McIntyre, Fitzwater are pretty much almost gone. You can see Charles Jackson elected to stay out. But here comes Deaver and Hudson, but they're coming in behind Alexander Rowe. That's going to hurt them even more. Watch compared to Oskin and Baran-Oscus, who are really able to dive in here. Same with Charles Jackson. But Jackson even is going to go right on in and break for his stall. Starting in the back here is actually really advantageous. Seems like almost every race I do at these tracks, somebody near the back is the one going for that win at the end, but not today after getting separated from the main pack as Fitzwater makes a move to the left side of McIntyre. There's Deaver coming out of pit road. But Fitzwater, McIntyre, they're gone. Here comes Deaver out. There's Zach Rogers' truck. He is actually going to come out behind Cole Deaver. Much to my surprise. We'll see if they can hunt down the 99 and the 39, you know. I'm not sure if 2 trucks is enough to get you in the 4th gear. Nobody else has fallen out of the race. Just figured I'd give that a check. Fastest lap to Mohammed Connor in the 13 truck. Him, Keith Rich, and Zach Rogers are all in the 117.0s. Nobody else is close, so that's some super draft right there. Because all that time you gain is right here on this stretch. We'll see if McIntyre hits 4th gear here or not. It'll be 9 to go here at the start-finish line. Neither of them will hit 4th gear. Zach Rogers 3.3 seconds back and a bit of a pack behind them there. Deaver, Flickinger, Dylan Young, Sanford, Jesse Turner, and Nathan Hudson appear to be there in formation. And Deaver is actually going to pass Zach Rogers. None of them appear to have hit 4th gear. And then Sorlin's back here leading this group with Hartnett and others. Excuse me. I see the 4 of Charles Jackson still in 25th place. Goldberg fell back a bit. Not sure if anyone else lost a ton of positions. It does not look like it. So McIntyre and Fitzwater are going to be battling it out here for now. Looking at the point standings, Fitzwater is 14th in the points. So a good run here could plop him into championship conversation. McIntyre is basically going for a win here. He is 36th in the point standings. Fitzwater, McIntyre still just 1-2 in tail. You see, they're really not getting up to peak lap times. They're still about a second off since they are by themselves. And others, though, are not closing in because they are too busy fighting for position. And none of these guys are getting the 4th gear except for Charles Sanford here, who has managed to do that. He was getting a huge run. That let him draft right up to the back of Dylan Young. You can see he's still flying here at 190 miles an hour. And Dylan Young clocked his truck into 4th gear. You see a lot of these guys back here are in 4th gear. You've just got to get to that certain speed. You can see they seem to be catching up as long as they stay single file. You make moves past somebody, though, it really does not help anyone. Deaver's going to make a move to the left of Dylan Young. That is for 5th place. Dylan is in 4th gear. Deaver is not. Deaver's going to fly by here. Let's see, Sanford's in 4th. Hudson's in 4th. If Deaver can get to 4th gear here, that would help him big time. Just not going to quite get there as Dylan Young gets the run. See Zach Rogers, Flickinger still also not in 4th gear. McIntyre still glued to the bumper of the 39. You See, almost everyone up here except for Deaver, Flickinger, and Zach Rogers are fourth gear trucks. You see Jesse Turner has not been able to get his truck into air. Johnny Gardner was 14th at the line. 9th place Jesse Turner dropped because he was not in fourth gear. See, everyone here is pretty much in fourth gear except for Deaver, Flickinger, and Zach Rogers. They really need to get their trucks up to fourth gear. You can see Dylan Young's trying to take the lead here from this group. They are 3 wide. This might be a wreck. Nope, but going 3 wide doesn't help anybody. That actually bounced Cole Deaver down the 3rd. You see, fourth gear is not great right up here. McIntyre is actually losing ground on Fitzwater. He might be trying to get a bit of a run because when you're right on someone's bumper, you really can't get anything. These trucks are still about 3 wide. You see, Young is trying to be the one to close the gap, but it's not working because everyone here is fighting for position. And you really can't blame them because when you look at 5th place to 4th place, that's a 2-point bonus, and then up to 3rd is another 3 points. So guys like Deaver, Young, Rogers, Sanford, they want those points. So as much as they'd like another 3 points for second and another 3 for the win, you can't blame them for racing the way they are. See, Young and Deaver are in 4th. All these guys are in 4th gear now, so even if they fight, well, except for Flickinger, even if they fight, they're going to be accelerating off the corner at the same pace. That could theoretically help them. Especially no one's going in here really deep. As long as nobody trucks down the 3rd gear, you're going to gain time. But Deaver is going to make a move here. See, they are in 4th gear now, so even though they're making moves, they should still get a huge run here. See, at the line, McIntyre is going 185 miles an hour. Deaver is going 186. So they gain time that lap. They're still all up here fighting for position with 5 to go. And now you see Flickinger, who was not in 4th gear, still isn't, is just losing positions. Hartnett still in this group in 13th. I know we're moving around a lot. Zach Rogers, Helms at 3rd place right now. See, 191 right there. Another huge lag. Really don't know what this computer's problem is lately. It looks like McIntyre made a move for the lead, so that's going to help those guys in the back there. Especially going into this corner right here. If McIntyre's still there, nope. Fitzwater cleared him. No, but McIntyre kept this truck on the bottom, and that is going to be a help for those guys. And they've caught James Ellison now. If Fitzwater can't get to the inside of Ellison here, yep, that's going to be, yep, Fitzwater had to get out of the gas pedal. That could theoretically get these guys to sucker right up to them. See, they're going to pull out here, and they're still not going to get up to speed. Now McIntyre's actually going to go in the middle, 3 wide. He stayed behind Ellison with 4 to go. They lost 2 seconds doing that. They finally get by. Now it depends how these guys get by Ellison. Hudson's at the helm. Manage your run the right way. He's going to get to the right of him with ease here. That should set up a couple other trucks. Oh, but Hudson got loose. He had to hold up for the 20. And the 20 is in 3rd gear, but he has damage. This is not helping anyone. So they close the gap just to get held up by the 20. Right here. Everyone's going to get by him different ways. Deaver's going to try and get to the bottom, but that's not going to work. This is going to hold them all up now. You can just see they're right in view. Hudson's actually going to catch up here. And if they can stay in range of Hudson, they should be good to go. Yeah, Hudson's up to 4/10. Hudson's flying up here. Remember, he's in 4th gear. 3 laps to go. He's going to make a move on 2nd on McIntyre. And he is going to fly by the 99 truck. Here comes Deaver, Sanford, Wong. Showtime with 3 to go. And Hudson's going to make a move on the left of Fitzwater, which is a good move on this corner. And new race leader, it's Nathan Hudson to the front. This race just became a 14 truck affair. Sanford trying to hold off Deaver for 4th. So now all these guys see many more points. Hartnett, you can see, is trying to make his way up here. There's Dylan Young. Qualls, Gardner. That's the end of that. Rogers is getting passed by Deaver as they're battling for the lead here. McIntyre is helping Fitzwater. But Hudson's staying there. These guys are still not in 3rd gear. And Sanford with a huge run is going to make it 3 wide for 2nd. Here comes Deaver. Here comes Rogers, Hartnett, Wong, Young. And Fitzwater's going to move up. He's still in 3rd gear. Here comes Cole Deaver. He's peeking on the left of Sanford. 3 wide for the race lead. Maybe, nope, still 2 wide. Now he's got the run. 3 wide for the race lead at 2 to go. And Deaver's going to get up out of the groove. Fitzwater's going to hold on. Fitzwater has led every lap except 1. Actually, no, he has led every lap because Hudson tried to pass him that last lap and he did not lead. Fitzwater's been your leader since the last runs of pit stops, but he's in 3rd gear still. That's not going to help him out. Everyone back here's in 4th except McIntyre. Deaver's fallen to 3rd gear now. That's going to help him a little bit, but he's got to get the right draft. Just watch the run Sanford's going to get here on Fitzwater coming to this white flag. He's very far back. Just watch here. Fitzwater's starting to stall out in 3rd. Look at Charles Sanford. White flag in the air. Here we go. It's game time. Sanford won at Daytona. He's going to fly by Zachary Fitzwater without a problem. Hartnett, Rogers, they're right here. They're trying to get a good run. Rogers is going to make it 3 wide on the left. This is for 2nd place. Sanford's just waving goodbye as he goes trying to get win number 2 on the season. They're still 3 wide. They're 3 wide, several rows. Rogers going to clear here. Oh, it looked like he did, but he entered the corner at a bad angle. Nope, now he's trying to hold off McIntyre, but Sanford's driving away. But he's catching John Nunn and Danny Jones. If he catches them wrong, Rogers and Fitzwater are right here, though. They're getting runs already. Fitzwater's the one in 3rd gear. This is going to help him big time on Sanford. Can he get to the inside of Charles Sanford? He will. He will drive by Sanford. And Fitzwater, who has commanded this race since the pit stops, off the final corner, no challenge. Fitzwater gets it done at Papyrus. Sanford would have needed another truck to have passed Fitzwater with him if he was going to have a shot, but that did not happen. And Fitzwater is going to toss his name into the conversation with this win with 3 races remaining in the season. Sanford gets 2nd, Zach Rogers 3rd, and McIntyre 4th. So Rogers and Sanford also getting a lot more points than everyone 5th on down. Nathan Hudson rounds out the top 5. Hartnett 6th, Deaver 7th, Gardner 8th, Sorlin 9th, and Wong finishes 10th. Dylan Young gets 12th, Qualls 13th. Still very good close finishes. They're still right up there with everyone else, so they're not losing a ton of points. Farther down the list, though, people losing points. Audra Baran-Oscus. Jackson finishes 22nd. Philip Goldberg, 23rd. Are the results official yet? They should be soon. And they are now. So we can see the drivers who are not having good runs for their points. Jessica Shelton had moved up to third in points. She's going to lose a lot as she finishes 33rd. Sam Oskin actually retired with an accident. Him and Keith Rich. We missed something there. We'll take a look at that. Sam Young, though, going to finish last. So that is it here from Papyrus. But first, we're going to take a look at what took out the 93 and the 7 from the race. So let's take a look at that replay. And here we go. This happened on lap 14. At the back of this main group, Oskin could have been fighting for this win. And they're just going to go into the right-hander here. And when he just couldn't turn, and Downey turned down a little bit, thinking Oskin was going to turn, and didn't happen. It's right there. Oskin's truck is already smoking. Downey's just going to kind of run him around here. And he's going to try and keep going. Really not anything the 45 could have done there. 93 just didn't get to turn into the corner. And with these massive bank corners here, he's going to turn down, and oh, Keith Rich had no time. And that took him out. See, the 93's truck destroyed. No one else is going to hit him here. Well, maybe Philip Goldberg. Does he get by? Oh, barely. Goldberg barely got by. Waiting for the 93 to disappear from view. Okay, he finally did. And, yeah, Keith Rich, nowhere to go. And took him out of the race. He was already in 24th place, but it's a tough break for Sam at Oskin. Came into the race 16th in points, needing a good run to get into the championship conversation, and his chances might be gone. Reminder, you can gain a max of 49 points a race. With 3 races remaining, the cutoff is $147. So if you see your name and you're 147 plus points behind, 148 or more points behind the points leader, you got no shot. And that is what we're looking at. So I'll see you guys next week at Texas, and the possibility there might be someone else in the booth with me. So I'll see you guys then.